Really, if they sell oil like this in the dispensary, they sell it usually in like little vials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
there's like a
They
special
probably charge
machine
$100 for that.
that presses that? Like,
yeah, they refine it. Some people they refine it and sell it. Damn man, my phone is fucked up. Let me try to turn it off. They're on me, gang. Trying
I know, they're trying
to
to
get me to turn it in. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because everybody's been going to the new operating system.
Yeah.
It did it on its own. My phone.
See, that's what my last
And
one
I
did.
actually can say though, because I'm.
Yeah, right.
My phone is.
So it's working all right now.
Except the battery life is so good.
Yeah, my battery life is fine. How'd you do? What'd you do? You downloaded the new shit?
Downloaded.
But what do you got? What do you got?
I got about 8.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, right.
There's a big difference there.
6S, nigga.
See, that's what I got.
You
got-
downloaded
I got-
6S and you downloaded the new
No.
shit? Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't
Fuck
downloading
that.
them.
Well, yeah, yours
Because-
won't automatically
Because
do
as
it.
soon as you do that, it's gonna be, oh, you gotta get a new phone.
Yeah, that's what kind of shit they're on
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, because a lot of the features won't function on it. And it'll be like,
Yeah, like-
Thank you, Race, for this coffee.
Yeah.
What's not
Do you need
on?
Probably just that 2 walls.
This one right here is not on.
Oh,
Yeah.
no? Okay.
Not on.
Shit. Because I'm like, I know my head is
That feels much better.
sick. Okay. But see, I can tell by the image. I'm like, nah.
Something's not
I'm like, no,
right.
we ain't ready to go yet.
Like,
Something ain't right. Shit. Something ain't right.
Nigga.
Yes, it is. All right. Oh. Hey, just slide it towards the couch like 6 inches or something. Kind of like way out. Another 6 inches, a full foot. Okay, yeah, because we're a little bit different. Shit, yeah, it's good.
no, you don't. You don't do the resolutions or anything, right?
Hell no.
I don't
Shit
blame
is you setting yourself up to be an idiot.
you. Yeah.
If you want to do it, just shut the fuck up.
And do
do
it.
it.
Do it.
Right. There's no
Let them say, hey man, goddamn, Lynn, it's fucking May and you've been walking around here every morning. You can just sit and smile,
You're like,
yeah.
yes.
But if you don't show up one day, ain't nobody gonna be like,
She fell out.
remember New Year's, she was talking that shit.
Talked all that shit. But is it what is like 3 months? It lasts for 3 months
Yeah.
before you fall off the wagon and end up back
Well,
to where
my
you
shit
were.
kind of coincides because for New Year's, I went to a cannabis ball, LA cannabis ball,
Oh, where was that?
downtown LA. And
Was it a New Year's Eve? No. Where did you go?
It sounds like some really fly shit. It was cool because I just blazed.
Right.
Brought in the new year blazing.
Is that part of the cannabis market?
Yeah,
Downtown?
yeah, some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all together. It was cool.
Oh.
A couple of performances, rappers and shit.
Right.
Yo, we was so faded. I was so faded, man.
Was everybody sharing stuff, or did
Nah,
did
you
just
brought
bring
your own shit, and it's basically you could smoke and nobody fucked with you.
Okay.
Nobody hassled you. No, hey, it's just into smoking. It was none of that. It was none of that. You know, the passive aggressive,
Right.
the what I call passive aggressive bulliers. The motherfuckers-
Was it outside or
It was
inside?
partly outside, partly inside. They didn't care, smoke in or out.
Okay.
It's New Year's, yay. And let me tell you, to bring in the New Year's with the gang of high motherfuckers, it's like 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now? Yeah.
Wow. Was it fancy or just all casual?
It was a weed audience. It was a weed crowd. So you got a little bit of everything. There was some
Okay.
fancy
It was eclectic.
motherfuckers. I seen about 6 motherfuckers. I called these niggas, what was I calling them? I had my wife laughing. I was calling them, Basquiat. They had the dress like Basquiat.
Right,
Stick
you
it
said
up.
Like Basquiat.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
It was
So
that
they
bad.
was, they was like, yo, homie, come on, man. You trying to look like that dude is totally against what that dude was about.
Right.
When that dude looked like that, nobody was looking like that.
Right.
That motherfucker looked like, goddamn, look at this crazy nigga. So he got sticks and shit on his head. Oh, what? He's an artist. Shit. Yeah, right. I like to see what he painted. This crazy shit. Yeah, get this thing out of it. That's how it was. It wasn't until later they was like, yo, that weird nigga with the crazy hair, that nigga was doing something.
Right. That was one of the big moments of 2019. The one where they bought the picture at the auction and then it shredded.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
They shredded it?
Yeah, it was like
Who did that?
It was a Basquiat. It was like.
And why did they shred it?
Well, because that was a part of the whole thing. Like whoever was buying it didn't know that was about to happen. But wait, hold on, what it painting shredded.
Yo, that nigga, my little brother told me about dude.
Okay,
way before anybody knew about dude.
Right.
My little brother is an artist.
So basically, they paid 1.4 million for it at a London auction.
Okay.
Okay, when it was a girl.
You had 1.4. 1.4.
Oh wait, no, this was a Bansky. Sorry.
Oh,
Ben, yeah. This
No,
shit's outside.
I'm
a
sorry.
Banksy.
No, but it's still you paid 1.4
A
million
Banksy
dollars.
is very big. This is-
Big difference. Big
Well,
difference.
hey,
Big
first
difference. So wait, I was always thinking it was a Basquiat, but never. But it was shredded.
damn, boy. Keep it. Hey, it's all
But
good.
still,
That's great TV. Keep going, Linda.
no, I'm sorry, my bad. But you said one
Basquiat was the brother
right with the
that
dreads, right?
got swooped up by motherfucking
Warhol.
Andy Warhol.
Right. And his stuff was all over New York. Like, all
Yeah,
over the
he did
walls
all
and
kind of
right.
abstract
Every
shit.
right played
Just some
in
crazy
the
shit.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was thinking for all the, I don't know why I was thinking that was Basquiat.
Start with a B.
But pretty much.
Yeah, Banksy.
And it was
is-
art.
Yeah, you said that happened with Banksy. Yeah, that's what he does. He gets it in.
Yeah.
He shits on the motherfuckers like it's all about a statement. The whole thing. I
Right,
think it's dope.
1.4 million, and literally right there in the auction room, it just something released, and the whole thing just shredded.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Wow.
It's like, there's your piece, mate.
And
If you've got 1 million to spend on a graffiti artist, maybe you should have just put that into the fucking summer house or something like that.
right, it was a rigged frame, so it's
rigged
shredded
frame.
in the frame.
Ah,
That
he
was
killed
2019.
him.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, he killed him. He killed him. So what's happening?
No, it
What
was
happened?
actually 2018.
What happened? So now this shit is shredded. They can slang them shreds.
Right,
that
for
is
sure.
even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's even more. It has much more value
Look, man,
now.
when they on your nuts, they on your nuts,
That's
man.
true.
And they're on his nuts, and he got that hype cracking. That's yo. What was that? There was a movie, some movie, entered through the gift room door, some shit. That'll explain all of that shit to you. I'll find out the movie and we can post it. That was like, it was about the phenomena, like my man that created the Obey. You know, all of those dudes, graffiti artists and shit. But you know, it's graffiti, man. If you're doing it right, it's gonna pop.
You know, like you like it, but it's just like,
Yeah.
where did that come from? Who was the guy that was at whatever? I took a picture in front of his painting and didn't realize until I saw it on 60 Minutes that it's this brother from LA who it's this huge wall mural.
Okay.
And he peels all the and literally I have a picture at the museum, and I was like, I jumped in front of it because it was so cool. And then when you see that, I didn't realize what it was, like that it was all strips of paper and things. It's amazing.
Hey, that's how that's that real shit. That's like Keith Haring. There's one piece in New York. I hope it's still there, but it said "Crack is whack," and it's Keith Haring painted that graffiti piece, and way back in the day. This is on Harlem. This is off of Riverside Drive. Not Riverside, the other side. What's the other side? Roosevelt. Isn't that Roosevelt? What is the fucking highway? Yeah. Oh no, not the Hudson, off the East River. On the East River, it's the fucking fucking New Yorkers going crazy right now. It's Yankee Stadium is over there. You see fucking Queens when you go up there. You see all the way up by the Polo Grounds. At the top of Harlem, you go up there. Anywhere there's a playground right there that has a Keith Haring on it. It says "Crack is Whack," the original one that they never took down. Keith Haring started like he was deep in hip hop. The whole Blondie, you know the group. Yeah, okay, right. Now Blondie, they were putting Blondie in all kind of graffiti pieces.
Oh, really?
That's the beginning of hip hop. That's when hip hop was first. That's why Fab Five Freddy is so famous, because Fab Five Freddy was down with that whole Fab Five Freddy. That was a graffiti tag.
Oh.
There was graffiti is a major part of hip hop that they want to sweep away, because if you really going hard with graffiti, you going hard. You making a statement.
Right.
You know, you're not like Spit and motherfucking like Spit did Ramos and Beat Street, motherfucker. He was just right. He was fucking up. Nah, he was doing pieces. He was throwing up political shit. He was like making motherfuckers think, scratch their head or whatever.
Right.
Whatever. You was making it so that, you know, I'm not a
That
graffiti.
was the one component that they wanted to take out of the hip hop show.
Who did?
Oh, okay.
Who did?
A network.
A network wanted to take that. I'm sure they. Yeah, it's like because it doesn't fit your program. Well, guess what, dumbass?
Or they don't see it as didn't see it as quote unquote hip hop and what their version.
Then we don't
of
do the
it.
show. It's supposed to be all things hip hop. You get the show.
Right, exactly.
Because they had to break dance and
It's
component
different.
and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Those are the components: breakdancing, DJ,
No, and
MC
DJ
and graffiti.
And graffiti.
Graffiti is man, that's one of the pillars, motherfucker.
Exactly.
What is it? 5 pillars or
I don't know.
the?
I don't know if it's like no. I'd say look, it's dancing, rape, which is motherfucking
Yeah.
breakdancing. Okay, pop locking, breakdancing. Then you have fucking you have MCing. And then you have DJing. And then you have graffiti.
Yep.
And, you know, argumentatively fashion, which is also, you gotta say fashion, because a whole b-boy style, you're like,
Yeah.
bow, this pow style, you gotta say fashion. It's definitely one of the pillars, because it wasn't just shit. And in the beginning of hip hop, fashion was one of the last components.
Right.
Because in the first part of hip hop, motherfuckers didn't know what the fuck they was doing necessarily. Go look at Africa Bambaataa and Zulu Nation when they was first out there. They was basically all the African clothes and all of that. That wasn't hip hop per se. That was more of a funk thing. You had to do that in the funk music, in the funk culture.
Right.
George Clinton and them had big costumes, theatrics, big stage shows. You had a motherfucker that was dressed like a baby. You had a motherfucker that was dressed like a pimp with a big ass nose. Sir Nose, devoid of funk. Look at that, Sir Nose. He's got the long nose because he's a liar like Pinocchio. You understand? That shit was all meaningful too.
Right.
Hip hop came out of that. Hip hop was that with the big Caribbean influence of dancehall.
Right.
And motherfuckers was like, well, what the fuck are we? Put on some African clothes, nigga, let's go. Zulu Nation, you know, all of the fucking GLOBE, Globe, and no, this was Apache, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers didn't really, B-boy was being made right then. This is what the fuck you had on, that was the style.
That was the style.
And we talking about inner city motherfuckers in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Predominantly.
Yeah.
Predominantly in the Bronx. It wasn't only the Bronx, but it was predominantly in the Bronx.
Right.
That shit, and we talking years before it even came out the West Coast.
Right.
Years before.
Yeah.
We had an era of Egyptian lover, Egyptian lover, baby. But that's techno, that shit is important too.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Fucking Egyptian lover was a motherfucking, I can remember rushing home on a Friday, trying to get home to get my tape fucking recorder set up so I could record the fucking Egyptian lover weekend on 1580 K Day. Yeah, Egyptian lover, the whole.
Those tapes that you recording over the radio.
Oh man, you had the glove, you had Bobcat, you had fucking you had real DJs, and these kids was like killing it on the scratching. See, you couldn't say we wasn't a part of it because these niggas was killing it on the DJing. That element, we was handling ours.
Right.
Even in rapping, well, not in rapping, we was like still. I'm a realist, motherfucker. I'm sorry, Too Short, nor motherfucking Ice-T, nor motherfucking Eazy-E. We're not the greatest of poets per se to what can be done with a pen and pad and a beat.
Right, exactly.
Did they express a certain element of what's going on? You goddamn right. And that's why,
Right.
But, motherfucking bitch, that shit was beautiful. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that when you heard that. Freaky tales. This a little bitch. She's a hoe. Bitch drink nut. So here, that shit wasn't no motherfucking complicated. I wasn't no Eric B. and Rakim.
Right, exactly.
That was not, hey, I fall where we lie. That's what it is.
Well, you have to start the show.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
She
I just
just
feel like
doesn't
we
get
haven't
it.
started the
She
show.
don't get it. I'm trying to let these guys get their talking out this
I didn't
system.
know.
Because once the show starts, zip it up.
Okay.
But I'm not,
Okay, you're
get
being
it out.
gracious.
You don't try to,
Yeah.
I see their fucking hunger to
Yeah,
participate.
I know.
You don't stifle that.
That's
Take
good.
advantage of
That's
it.
so kind
let
of
the
you.
let the mystique go.
Yeah.
Let the people wonder how ugly are these motherfuckers.
We appreciate it.
Right.
But they're not ugly.
Look, Linda.
Okay, for you.
You're a good woman. That's very kind what you do. You reach down in the fucking in the gutter to pull this motherfucker.
In the gutter.
No, I'm just saying, and I'll tell you, hats off to you. You gotta walk around with that motherfucker. I know half the time they think you're in charge of him and he's your responsibility. And let's keep it 100. It's the truth.
Oh my.
That helmet, that big
It's like,
fucking.
wave to the people.
Right. Button your chin strap, please. I don't feel like looking for that again. Because, he's one to rip it off and throw it.
He does lose things. I will
And this
say
one
that.
over here. Shit, if he didn't have that stick he carries, he'd walk in a circle. Motherfucker.
He shouldn't even be walking.
You walk in a circle.
Stick is an adjustment. That keep it going in full circle. He calls it a semi-stick. Because without it, this is full circle. You got the stick, it's a semicircle. You heard it. Where's my semi? That's what it means.
My semi-stick. Oh my God.
So,
Wow. Well, I guess then, thank you for being so kind to
ready?
them.
All right, charity's over.
Okay.
Shut up and only laugh. From here on out. Starting the show, all right?
Okay.
All right. Hey, what's up?
Everybody.
Welcome to Freeze Talks in this fine year of 2020.
Yes.
2020, in the year 2020, of His Royal Highness, the king of bullshit.
You see all the the things with Barbara Walters. This is 2020. This is 2020.
Oh, no, I didn't
Everybody,
see that.
they were doing that all over the place.
Wow.
It was like,
I didn't even think of that. They got
this
that.
is 2020. It's like Barbara brought it in. Barbara brought it in.
Barbara Walters, I touched her breast before.
Oh my goodness, I have to know how that happened.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like your type.
Hey, let
so
me
what
tell you,
happened?
man. Let me tell you, I was quite surprised.
When you were surprised that you were like it was pleasing to you.
I was a radio man. I was a boom man. Boom out, third man.
Okay.
Utility sound. And utility sound is usually the guy that puts the radio mics on everybody. So this was an episode of fucking What you call it?
2020?
No, not 2020. Of Tales from the Crypt.
Oh wow.
She
Okay.
was like, yo, Tales from the Crypt had a gang of
guess
motherfuckers
so.
on there, man.
Really
A
good.
gang of motherfuckers. So this
Cool.
chick, Barbara Walters, I had to fucking put the fucking mic on her lapel, right? Mm-hmm. And go up through. And she leaned forward right at the time with my hands there, and I'm like, oh, her whole breast was all around my hand. And it was like, You want to know what it felt like?
What did it
Tell you
feel
what it
like?
felt like.
Please tell us.
You ever go to the fair as a kid at Carnival or something,
Yeah.
and you win that goldfish? When you gotta throw the fucking
Right.
ping pong
Yeah,
into the fucking
right,
little rock,
right.
and you win that goldfish, and then they give you a goldfish in a bag.
Uh-huh.
That's what her titty
It
felt like,
the
that
bag.
goldfish
The
bag.
bag.
Kind of cold,
Oh.
kind of loose. You know, it's like. And look, I was like, oh, and she was like, and I was like, don't even. Come on.
Like, sorry, Barb.
Barbara, pardon me. And she's like, for what? I'm like, look here, goldfish titties.
Goldfish.
Pardon me. I just
I
work.
was like, let me get back to work and away from you. Wow.
Say goldfish
Oh
titty.
my God. Oh my. He's out of
That is crazy. Yeah, see, it's like, who would have
Holy
thought you would ever
I had some
touch
crazy
Barbara's
shit with
shoe?
motherfuckers on Tales from the Crypt.
Wow.
Apollonia,
Oh, okay.
I saw Apollonia completely naked.
Oh, she was on the show?
She was on the
Oh,
show.
you saw her changing?
Nah. Well, she had the little nude strip.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, but other than that, here it was. I was a second. I'm in the corner, right? Like, she has to run. She has to get out of bed and run to the fucking back.
Okay.
That's the scene, right? She's nude doing it, and I'm standing up here, and I'm really getting her as she's getting out. I got the pole fully extended. She's getting out, and so.
There was too much there. You know,
Hey, I'm
the
at work,
whole
motherfucker.
thing.
I can't help it. I see Apollonia naked. It's a job, and it is a job. 'Cause you're not like, oh, that's Apollonia naked.
Right, you're like.
I mean, you are, but so deep down inside, that's way behind, nigga. Get your check and look at the front. That's way
Right.
behind that.
You can tell
You
people I
think
was
about
here,
that
but I gotta
late,
make sure this shit
like
is
now I'm
right.
thinking like,
Right, like now.
you know. But
Right,
let
yeah.
me tell you, that's the job. But that shit was crazy, man. She was the
Yes,
chick
indeed.
was she was seeing me looking at her naked. And she was like, yeah, you're a fucking nudist, bitch. I'm at work again, exhibitionist. You getting off on this
All
shit.
right.
But hey, she passed away, right? Did she?
Apollonia?
I think
I
Apollonia.
don't know.
Yeah, I think she did. I'd be fucked up if she didn't. I'm alive, you. I don't remember that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. How old is Apollonia now? Well, no, they said she 6 years old.
How?
Wait.
Yeah, damn, that's fucked up.
What? Oh, you said it's
No, hold on. It was Apollonia.
Hey,
and
Vanity.
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 is who I'm
Right,
thinking
in the
of.
show.
Vanity.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Apollonia.
yeah,
I never
yeah.
seen
It
her.
was
Right.
Okay,
Vanity.
Vanity.
Vanity, that's who it was.
Yes.
She died in 2016.
Right, it was
Yeah.
Vanity is who I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Apollonia. See, these is princess hoes.
But you know what's funny? How like people think when like sex scenes or romantic scenes or whatever are happening on a set that it's all like sexy and everything, but it's so
Nah,
technical and it's so
Yeah.
intense in trying to like everybody trying to do their
There's a
job.
whole crew, there's a whole
Right.
there's a whole thing, except in that one movie, what's her name? Halle Berry and
Oh,
boy.
Monsters Ball.
Yeah,
Monsters
Monsters
I
Ball.
still haven't seen that.
Yeah, you gotta see that because the motherfuckers, now that you know when you
Yeah.
know a little something about film,
Yep.
you're like, hey,
Yeah.
motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers was way down a long
Yes,
way
sir.
where no one was with them at all, and the whole scene was just them.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And that shit looks close because they got zooms on these
Yep.
motherfucking cameras. And it looked like a very up close, but then as you zoom the fuck out, and zoom all the way out, you like, wait a minute.
Right, they
Them
down.
motherfuckers is way down there, and there's no crew way down there. You know that because you know a film. They're like, hey, clear all that right.
Right.
You're gonna close the set. It's a lock set. Yeah, this work. Everyone else is at work. Yeah, them motherfuckers is at work too.
Yeah.
So as I come, I'll be like, Time I see old Halle Berry, I'll be like, you let what's his name? Get
Billy
you.
Bob Thornton.
Nah, not Billy Bob. I don't even go there. What's the other name?
Sling Blade.
Sling Blade.
Yeah.
See that?
That's what he sound like too. Well. Eat them biscuits.
Still take off her britches.
Oh my God.
I reckon I did that. And then Miss Barry looked at me and she said, well, you know, you're gonna have to get this. And I said, well, I reckon And the whole crew was way down there.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
He did it.
They got a big carried
Billy
away.
Bob Thornton. But you know, hey, whatever, motherfucker. Halle Berry's a fucking G. That motherfucker. Shit, I remember I used to have the same manager as Halle Berry for a second. I thought my shit was popping. I was like, motherfucker, I got, I can't even remember the dude's name. Sorry, homie. Anyway, good thing I don't.
You're right. I was gonna say right.
Yeah, motherfucker, I got you now. That motherfucker, I was at a fucking meeting with this thing. This is my motherfucking career I'm talking about.
Right.
And this motherfucker's assistant busts in and says, she's, Hallie's on the phone. He says, Hallie's on the phone. I'm in a meeting. Put it through. And
You put her on speaker?
Yeah. And I was sitting there like,
What? Really? We're doing this?
motherfucking, I don't give a fuck how fine Halle Berry is, motherfucker.
This is
my
time.
My
Right.
motherfucking
Yeah.
fuck Halle Berry,
Right.
dude. You taking 10% of what I get so
Right.
that you can fucking shut me down. I was
Right.
about to sell her that, and she said, she was crying. So I was like, oh, wow, aren't you an asshole? And then she said, you gotta come to my house quick. I was like, oh, wow. This is the guy, he's ate my dog.
Oh shit.
He says, I'm on the way. I'm on the way? There's a coyote? Ate her fucking Pomeranian? Motherfucker was gone. I couldn't even.
Shit.
Yeah, it was like, it hit. Like, nigga, that's Halle Berry, nigga. You know what's that motherfucking pay?
He was like, I'm on the way.
Fuck you. That shit
Your
in
10% and
perspective.
her 10% are totally different.
Totally different.
Oh, my
My 10% is a hot soup.
It's a hot soup.
Maybe a half soup.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Free 30-minute parking. Go in there and your business, just got your back out. That one ain't a lot to sign. Halle Berry shit.
Yeah, big
you did
difference.
the right thing, homie. You did the right thing. Vince Scarone.
Oh.
Vince some shit.
Oh, is that? Wait.
He did the right thing. He's been with her since day one, though.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know who you're talking about.
Good dude, but that motherfucker sure let me. I fired his ass after that. I was like, yo, I'm out, my nigga. You let me know what time it is.
Right.
I don't need to be here.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
lost in the sauce.
Lost in the
is for
sauce.
real. Wait, so what do you have
That's
you been
brilliant.
working out though for the new year? Like what you got over there?
My motherfucking push-up regimen, I got all my shit. I just been doing so many motherfucking push-ups that I hit my motherfucking, I'm not even back to the full 50-pound curl. My shit is so weak. I'm down to just the fucking 20-pound, the bullshit. But it's okay because I've been on my regimen.
You've been
Yes,
going at
yes.
it every day?
Yeah, every day. Just little shit. Just had to wake my shit up. Nigga, you get to, nigga, I'm 5'0", man.
What did you do to wake
Stretch.
yourself up?
First of all, stretch.
Well, we know that from hardcore, stretching is
Yeah,
key.
all of that shit.
Yeah, because you're into a workout thing now, right?
Yeah, I'm in a workout thing. You understand? So your muscles get kind of fucked up when you use them.
So is this a New Year? Is this a New Year thing?
Wow,
I got it. It's a New Year thing.
that was
or-
crazy. Thanks, man.
That's because the floors are so slick and shiny.
Ah,
Wow.
phew, wow.
Is this?
That was like a what do you call that shit? Johnson & Johnson Space Wax commercial. You want to see a lighter slide? Use Johnson & Johnson Space Wax. Anyway, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what's happening?
It's not a New Year's resolution. It's just what happened is I went to this New Year's thing, and this shit was a lot of standing up. A lot of standing.
Oh, that's at the ball.
The ball. It was a lot of standing. There was motherfuckers was dressed up, and we was, you know, we was cool. We was dressed. We was fly. We was
Fancy.
together. We was cool.
Yeah.
You know, but it was an LA thing, so it wasn't nobody like in no suit or nothing. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Cause I seen some motherfuckers that was in suits, and boy, they was like.
Well, how do you go to a cannabis ball in
That's
a
what I'm
suit?
saying, man.
That's
Come
like,
on,
come
man.
on.
This is like a free reign. But then again, they had some motherfuckers that took advantage. There's this one fat chick that it was a unicorn.
Oh. I don't get the whole unicorn thing, but a lot
I
of
don't
people,
either.
a lot
She
of
was
people
a
like this.
complete unicorn.
Oh, you mean
Horn on
Yeah,
the head.
everybody,
Okay.
yeah, the whole
Some big
unicorn
ass
thing.
boots.
Yeah.
It was like hooves and clouds and shit. Colorful. It was
Probably
like,
little sex things.
I don't
Why
know,
not?
man.
The whole unicorn thing is
Yes.
popular, whether
Hey,
it's
whatever the fuck it
sex
is.
fantasy
hey,
or just.
But it, like I said, it was weed, it was cannabis. So you like
Wait,
big ass motherfucker unicorn. Okay,
it's like, right.
fine with me, motherfucker. Stomp
Was she
on your
like, was she
rainbows over there,
bouncing by, or
motherfucker.
was she walking by, or was
She was
she?
stomping by like a fucking unicorn. Goddamn.
Wow.
You can't say unicorns don't. Go tell that big motherfucker she don't exist.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know they said.
Unicorns is real, man.
She was existing.
She was cool though, whatever. We had all kinds. I had one motherfucker that got me. This is another nigga, a Philly homie. He's a comedian. This nigga was on some trying to be extra Hollywood. This nigga said, nigga, look at, I have on $40,000 shoes.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, and he had some motherfucking, some crystals on his shoes and shit. And I'm like, nigga, get your fucking shoes took. Telling me you got some shoes on that cost 40 G's, nigga.
Right. Come
Word.
on. Right.
Say word. Look what size this motherfucker. 40,000, nigga. I could at least get 5 right now. Clock that.
At least.
Yeah, nigga. Who are you to 40 G shoes, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like, boys, you lucky I'm an old nigga and my back is killing me.
So you were standing the whole
Standing
night.
up like, yeah, Happy New Year. Then you get a seat. Whew, like, yeah, man, that's good, man. My shit is fucked up. My shit's been fucked up
Right.
for years. You know, my shit is like, you know, my shit is.
So you have what's in the bottle?
Oh, so look, so since I've been, I had to get my shit worked out. That shit, that let me know. It's like, okay, fuck that, nigga. Because the next day, it was like, you get cramps. So it's like, the only way to get rid of these cramps is you gotta do some workout shit. So I was like, fuck it. Get it in, and I just haven't stopped.
Did you just start like?
Just started doing my motherfucking push-ups. Started doing my motherfucking everything. My motherfucking my homie Rob Jackson is all of those shits. My girls, just little shit.
Just
I don't
getting
go
it
to
in.
the gym, and some people do. I don't, just regular shit, man.
Right.
Squats, And not no penitentiary shit either. I know it's some niggas like, we know what you mean, big homie. Burpees and motherfucking push-up and laundry bag lifts.
Laundry bag.
All of that. All that shit works, though.
It works. It's the same.
Whatever.
It's
It's just
the
move
weight.
your shit.
Right.
Move your body. So, in doing so, my shit is, I've been like,
yeah.
I got these. I went down to motherfucking, my wife got these. She found these for me.
Okay.
Ooh, these motherfuckers is like, you hit your motherfucker, whatever the fuck, all your leg.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, these
Let me
motherfuckers,
see
I got
one.
these in Koreatown, man.
Oh, in Koreatown?
Yeah,
You have
I
to
just
use,
caught brew ball.
you can
brew ball massage.
use them both together? Or?
Oh, you can't use one. You can't get more. We have more to buy for you. That's what they told
it
me.
does feel pretty
Hell
good, though.
yeah, that
Just
shit is no
everything.
joke. that shit is all on your back.
Yeah.
And you know, your leg is like, cause see, that's what happens. When you start working out, you start getting cramps at first, you know, and that's cause your muscles like, hey, motherfucker, what are you doing? What? Cause it's the new year. I'm like, no, motherfuckers, cause you fucked me over that night. We had to stand up on New Year's. That's how I should tell my muscles. I have to get them in.
Right. It feels good.
Yeah. So I got that, right? Then I got my motherfucking CBD THC oil. This here, this the oil. This from the homie JC's there. Yeah, looking out for the homie.
Now, is that a particular strain, or is that just?
This is a hybrid strain, but heavy THC. Because look how green that oil is, man.
It's very green.
Now that's what you call about 4 drops. So,
Under the tongue?
yeah. Done like that.
Done like that?
Tastes like I just fucking smoked a whole blunt. Right? So that's the CBD. That goes. That's the healing shit. And it's, you know, it's going to get you, like, so you just be zoned out doing push-ups. Like, you know. Then I got this shit. This is the motherfucking eucalyptus oil. Okay, now you don't take this. What you do, you get a headache and shit like that. Like you know, shit, whatever the fuck it is, it's soothing. It's just eucalyptus oil. Put it in your hand and just.
Peppermint oil is good for that too.
Yeah,
like
peppermint
if you have
oil
a headache,
too.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus is like, this is better than taking a fucking Advil. For me,
I've done it with peppermint oil and gotten rid of a headache.
I don't know, for me, only because I just did this. Normally I'm an Advil taking motherfucker. I take pills quick. Like, what? Hell yeah, I ain't going through no headache. Give me that fucking Advil. But you know, you fuck up your liver when you do that shit.
Right. I always try the peppermint oil first and then see if it'll knock it out. And most of the time it does. Before I go to the
I haven't used, but my Sonny is on this. She said she doesn't take them pills. Like, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. That takes some willpower. Sometimes you get a headache. I'll be like, no. Come on, give me a bear and Excedrin.
Bear.
A motherfucking bear and Excedrin. What's the other one? Tylenol. Give me all that. I pop them motherfuckers. Anything but a headache. But I do this, and guess what? The headache goes away quicker.
Yeah.
Quicker, like.
You actually forget you had it. Like,
right.
you realize,
it just
wait a minute,
opens
wow,
your
it
shit
doesn't hurt
up.
anymore.
It's just, you know,
That's what it's doing, right?
that's what it's doing,
Yeah.
and that's what you want. You don't want no motherfucking headache, but you got a headache because you got pressure in your sinuses or whatever the fuck it is.
Right. It's relaxing.
Fuck all
your
the
veins
pills and all of that shit. I'm anti all of that shit.
Okay, so for 2020, so there were some really crazy predictions that were made, like in the 1900s, about the way things would be in 2020.
Let's hear that. I remember them. I was in school. We was doing that shit.
Right.
Projecting.
Exactly. So, okay, in 1911, a surgeon predicted that humans would eventually have one toe by 2020. One. Like all the, like you would lose the baby toe, the next toe. Gradually they would just become like not useful and you would just end up with one toe by
That
2020.
motherfucker, his wife's feet must have been so fucked up.
Right.
Hard believe. If you look at your baby toe, the way it is hugging the next toe, there's barely a line. Why, I believe by the year 2000 there will be no toes whatsoever.
2020.
2020.
2020.
Yes, 2020 we will be a 1-foot society. Everyone will be a 1 toe, 2 toes, 2 thumbs up on your feet.
Right.
Yeah, they was also smoking weed back then. That's
Right,
how you
for
thought of that
sure.
shit.
For
And
sure.
we didn't know it was called wacko tobacco.
Okay, and then in 1994, the RAND Corporation, which is a global think tank that contributes to the space program and internet development, predicted that we would have animal chauffeurs as employees, like ape chauffeurs.
Okay, now see, hold on.
Yeah.
Now I was
That's what
around
they
in
predicted.
motherfucking 1994, and I remember these motherfuckers. I
Right.
remember them talking about. I never heard them say no silly shit like that back then.
They did. That's what they said. They
Ape
projected that we would have
chauffeurs.
not just ape chauffeurs, but animal employees. Period. Like, I'm not quite sure how you would pay the animals, but I'm like, what are we doing?
Same when you pay the slave.
Hey, but look. We been had that.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
The
Service
fuck are
dogs.
you talking? You see
yeah.
that silly shit? Yeah. Now, ape chauffeurs, hey, they got cars that you don't need to drive. You could throw an ape up in that motherfucker if you want to.
Right, exactly.
And you can say he's the driver. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, but
so there
let
you
me
go.
tell you, these motherfuckers predicting that. I don't remember them saying that.
Nah.
They did.
What else did they say?
Okay, one other, they said in 1966, it was predicted that because of the mechanization of our society and all the machines, that everyone in the United States would be independently wealthy by 2020 without lifting a finger. And non-working families would earn $30,000, which is the equivalent of $300,000 today. So that's what they said.
Well, you know what? If they'd have stayed on the right track and kept things like
That
these
we may
fucking
have, yeah,
hippies.
right. Well, there's
Like,
plenty
no,
of non-working
I'm kidding.
wealthy
Let me
families
tell
that
you,
are earning.
If they'd have done with the fuck they were supposed to do, that probably would have been true. But boy, did they not do that. And now look what we got.
I read an article for the first time in 100 years, the top 400 wealthiest families paid less in taxes than everyone else.
The first time in how many years?
100 years. That the top 400 wealthiest families paid less in taxes than the rest of us. That's
Okay.
fucked up.
So what happens every 100 years? What would be happening?
Right.
I think there's a
Revolution.
revolution.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
but see,
you
here's the
know.
thing. This is what these motherfuckers fail to realize. You think a revolution is gonna be like Les Miserables, the revolution. You know, motherfuckers, chaos and anarchy. Motherfucker, that ain't necessarily so.
What do you think it'll be?
Motherfucker, go to go to unlock your car and it don't unlock. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Is yours not unlocking? Mine isn't unlocking. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Well, I'm just kidding. I'll call AAA. Look, fail call. Bloop, bloop. Fail call.
Yeah.
It could just disable us.
Yeah.
Anything could be disabled, man. It's we are so dependent upon electricity, so dependent upon signal and batteries and yo, these motherfuckers out here, man. A lot of motherfuckers that have grown up knowing nothing but this.
Right.
And in the revolution, I'm old, man. They they throwing my old ass out the way. Yeah, you 5'4", out of here. I ain't got that. Nah, there's some motherfucking 23-year-old motherfucker out there swole with energy that's talking revolution. But guess what? That motherfucker's also on a computer, motherfucker. And he's even more swole on that motherfucker than he is physically.
Right.
We thinking physically they will disarm the government. They don't have to physically disarm the government.
Right.
They can do that shit cyberly. Anybody, this shit is up for grabs. The whole free society as we know it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, motherfucker, the haves and the have-nots, that shit it never lasts. It never lasts. It never lasts when it's in balance. Our shit is grossly imbalanced.
Grossly imbalanced.
Grossly imbalanced. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, I be seeing these motherfuckers. That's how come as much as I love pets, I love dogs and shit, I can't have one. Because
Why?
I'm like, I just can't play that game no more, motherfucker. I don't feel right putting bread, money, into feeding a motherfucking animal when there's motherfucking people out. And right now,
That are hungry.
California has this motherfucker. This shit, I love this poster, man. This shit is because it really, it brings, and I know a lot of people love their dogs and their
Yeah,
kitty cats. I get it, but motherfucker, there's a lot of people that put more love into these fucking anomalies, these man-made anomalies. These man-made, these motherfuckers, man. Anything with that size and no teeth that don't fuck you up is not by God, nigga. God made wolves, nigga. God made bears. He did not make chow chows. He did not make pit bulls. He did not make Rottweilers. And if you think that anyone, I don't care how bad your dog is, I got a bad dog, yeah. Put that motherfucker in a cage with a wolf.
Right.
Some shit God made. Put him in there with the raccoon, Jack.
Not the
Motherfucking raccoon.
Not the
Raccoon would be like, you're like, come on, bitch. Like, I will dunk your ass in this bowl and tear you apart.
Yeah.
Hold on,
that's
yo.
That's so funny. That's
I saw this, man. I gotta show you this because it's this poster is real, man. It's they got the California brown bear, right? You know, Californians, we love that brown bear. They got the California brown bear sitting outside of a fucking tent.
Oh, wait, I think. Yeah, hold on.
Look up homeless Los Angeles right now.
Yeah. It's like,
California homelessness.
Sitting outside of the tent.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna show you this because that shit is real. That's what's happening right now, man. You know, we have a major homeless problem.
we're like 50 to 60,000 people homeless in Los Angeles.
Okay, now of that 50 to 60,000, guess what, Linda? 60%, over half are descendants of are American descendants of slaves.
It's crazy.
Okay, motherfucker, we don't need reparations.
Right.
60% of the homeless.
Right.
Don't give me this shit. It's a world issue, motherfucker. I
Yes.
want the world, shit is ridiculous. Now, see, the problem is the unjustness, the shit that is just absolutely ridiculous is, you know how much construction is going on in
it's
motherfucking
right.
downtown LA, footsteps away from where motherfuckers are living on the street. Rock throws away. They got big ass motherfucking metropolitan
Right.
buildings that are nowhere near capacity. They need people. But nah, nigga, that money, that guap. They got 3 of these buildings being built right now across the street from the Staples Center. 3 of them.
Yep.
You know them big 3?
Exactly.
Guess what? China. Those are Chinese buildings.
Yep.
China owns that. China's building that. China in LA.
Yeah. Well, they're buying up the United States.
Right. So it's like, yo, my man, how the fuck did nobody even mention these motherfuckers? Like, check. Chin Yang, Yang, Bao Tao. You can build, but you have to give homes to these motherfuckers right here.
Right.
They might have said, okay, no problem, but,
Everybody's saying that to them.
right now they like, yeah, fuck it, damn. We're going to add 5 more 100 floors.
5 more.
Yeah, 5 more 100. Very big. 3 tower.
Oh my God.
We're going to call rent. It's going to cost, we start at $6,000 a month. 1 bedroom, $6,000.
Right.
Don't worry. We're going to fill it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're going to fill it.
Yep.
They're going to fill it, Jack.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, our brothers and sisters, homeless, let's talk about why people are homeless. I mean, some of them, let's be honest, these motherfuckers want to be there. I've been out there. I see some motherfuckers that are like, yo, nigga, this is it. You're paying no rent. Nigga, I love it. There's some motherfuckers like that. Maybe 1%. And that motherfucker is feeding off of people who are mentally ill.
Yes.
People who are addicted to motherfucking drugs,
Right.
which is a form of motherfucking mental illness. Just motherfuckers who just have been traumatized
Right.
You haven't gone. You go through trauma, motherfucker. There's some shit out here you can go through. We can go through that will make you be standing out there and not giving a fuck about it.
Right. That's true.
You know? So does that mean that they have to be subject to fucking disease? Yo, fucking, they got, what the fuck? They got one of these motherfucking old school ass shits going on out there right now. Nah, what the fuck is this? This is some shit. Fucking, what was his name? David Copperfield had to worry about catching, nigga. Not scurvy, but they probably got that. Yeah, it's a disease. It's not hepatitis. It's not emphysema. It's some old shit like. Yeah, some shit the Pilgrims was catching and bringing over. We probably still got the strain from the Pilgrims brought that. Not even smallpox. It's what's the disease?
Not typhoid or
Typhoid.
It is typhoid.
Yeah,
Okay.
typhoid. Do you know that there was a bitch?
Oh yeah, typhoid outbreak in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Yeah, from fleas and feces. An officer was diagnosed with typhoid fever in 2018, along with two more people in the workplace. So yeah,
Typhoid. So you have a section of the motherfucking population. You think them niggas ain't walking around? Motherfucking the Staples Center get good naked. Woo! Nigga! Woo! Yeah! Hey, Clippers! Yeah, Clippers! Hey.
See, I think I'm becoming a germaphobe just for I don't.
Hey, you
I don't
gotta,
like
you know,
touching
that's part of,
surfaces.
that's one thing that I learned in New York, motherfucker. You gotta keep some motherfucking sanitizer, but here's the thing too. You know,
you build up an immunity to that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't know, wear some fucking gloves.
I do at work.
You do? You wear gloves at work?
I do.
Oh, you that sister. And another thing,
I do.
I ain't touching shit after you white folks. I brought my gloves. Yes, Linda brought her glove. Goddamn right. And I also brought my own paper cup.
I do.
All that mug shit. I ain't gonna be sharing mugs with y'all.
Stainless steel. Now, you know, the other issue is the working poor. And some churches have actually started providing security in their parking lots for people who just need, like, they work, they have jobs, but they need access to a bathroom and a safe place to sleep at night.
That's real.
And they're sleeping in their cars. But they can now come to some of these church parking lots and they provide security for them to get a decent night's sleep
God
and
bless
have
them.
access to bathrooms.
Also, Comfort LA. Comfort LA is a eatery. It's right down on I believe it's 7th, 7th and it's like 7th and San Pedro around in there. But Comfort LA is this brother moved his situation in the hood. It's right there in Skid Row. And, you know, he employs the people around there.
Yeah.
You know, they take care of it. You can park over there. Nothing's going to happen to your car. They know you going to that restaurant. You are straight. No one's fucking with your shit.
Right.
They got that on lock. Why? Because my man contributes.
Right.
He kicks back. At the end of the night, he went the extra mile, the extra distance to get the permit to give the food away. Because, see, there's a law. You can't just give food
Which
away.
makes no sense. And why
But you
doesn't
say-
every
but
restaurant
listen,
have that permit?
Because yeah, exactly. Because you have to go an extra step.
Right.
Because remember that. It's the fucking, you want to say it's the rich. Everybody blame the rich. Blame the rich. You blame motherfucker. I don't know no motherfuckers that wealthy. I know motherfuckers just like me.
Right.
Robots, though.
Yeah.
So you want to be, you can't be a robot, motherfucker.
Right.
That's what fucks society up. You complain, we all talk about how fucked up it is, but like a robot, we go through with it. Unthinking. Like, it took me extra fucking long to get here today because I was caught up in robot traffic.
Yep.
You motherfucker.
Right.
And you be with them too, especially me, because I be hard on I was like, wait a goddamn minute.
I'm not a robot.
These motherfuckers all going 23 miles an hour.
It's like, hit it.
I'm like, look at all these pop, bling, bling. Fuck out of here. And they was like,
That's true.
Thinker.
You get lulled
A
into
thinker.
it.
That's how they look when you go by. A thinker.
A thinker.
And then they follow you.
Yeah.
They're robots.
A thinker.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man.
Right.
We get on the programs like, like the answer is no. That's automatically no, motherfucker. Stop. Listen to the goddamn situation.
That's true.
We are humans. We have to think. I'm telling you, that's one thing I my pops, whatever, good motherfucker, shithead too. I had a man, a good motherfucker and a fuck up too. Same thing. They came together. But one thing I'm thankful to God for this dude that he taught me, and this fucking knuckle.
That was on your head.
Oh my God. When this knuckle hit your head, you also heard the word think.
Ah.
And it was in repetitive stuff like think.
Yep.
What the fuck is wrong with you, cat?
Yep.
Think. Stop. Think.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Yep.
You can't be no road. Nah, man. You'll go off a cliff like a fucking limerick.
Yep.
You have a brain. We are human.
Yep.
That's what separates us from animals. That's why, I got love for animals. I don't believe you should harm animals at all. I don't believe you should fuck animals up. None of that bullshit. But at the same time, motherfucker, quit making all these goddamn new animals. We got a gang of dogs here already.
That don't have
Shitty
homes.
motherfucker, you want to make a new dog? Guess what, nigga? It's going to cost you 250 G's. Because you're also going to have to house a human for every puppy in that litter, motherfucker.
There you go. I like that.
Because there's people out here. Real people that can think too. We are fucking up by not utilizing a lot of brains.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that have already been put out there that could be used to alleviate some of the problems.
People, you want a motherfucker. Right now, African American descendants of slaves in this country, we need every motherfucking hand we can get. Well, we got how many? What did I say? It's 60%.
In Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles alone,
Yeah.
60% of those people we need right now. The experience, the souls,
Yeah.
the brains, the experience.
Right.
Hey, we gotta shake it up and we gotta look out for each other. Speak on it. If you live in LA, go through motherfucking Comfort LA. Go through there, buy something. The food is bomb. The atmosphere is bomb. It's young people. They're getting it in. They're being
And that's
creative.
in every city. There's
There's something. Seek it out.
Yeah.
Because my man went the extra step to get the permit so that he could give out the food at the end of the night.
Right.
Legally.
Right.
The motherfuckers say, you see, they have to do it like that because you can't just give out the food. We say, oh, that's fucked up. But guess what? We live in a sick-ass society. There's some motherfuckers that'll go out there and put some fucking rat poison in some oatmeal and give it to humans.
Right.
Just to that, so you
Right.
cannot do that, motherfucker.
That's
You
accountability.
right. If you really want to fucking do it, take the extra step,
Right.
do it. And then, hey, people like me, take the extra step, break the conversation, let people be aware. We have to do this. We have to go through there. We got to support that dude down there.
Jeremy McBride and
Bam.
Mark Walker
There it
are
is.
they're the creators of it. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, Nipsey was down there too. He was pumping those dudes up too. Well, the marathon continues, motherfucker. Yeah, go down there and support this dude because they got a lot of good shit going on. And let's see some more. If there's more of these spots, hey, post
Right.
them.
Let
us
yeah,
know.
Exactly.
Because
yeah.
this is the answer. We have to put the minds of all of ourselves together because there's no way that it should be legal in a society, a so-called civilization, where you let motherfuckers build all these buildings and you don't fucking make these same motherfuckers who got the money like it ain't shit.
Right.
Okay, no problem. You can build whatever. And you have to build a facility where motherfuckers that are homeless can actually have a place to lay their head, wash their ass, get medical attention, physical and motherfucking mental.
Right.
We got a gang of doctors out here that need to be at work.
Right.
A gang of motherfuckers that need work. Okay, well, here's the job. Maybe we get, FDR did that shit. He created shit.
Yeah, the work project, the WPA.
Yeah.
And one great thing about that was that they went, one of the assignments for the writers was to go interview former enslaved people. And that's why we have so many of those narratives now, is because they went out and got those stories. And that was created as a means of putting people to work.
And it's we have to do this kind of stuff. We got enough motherfucking people that got guap. You know what a good investment is. It's right here. Here it is. It's right here. It's us. We're the best investment, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Put it into these, man, there's people out there that, we all can learn. We're here to learn from each other.
Right.
To make it for these kids, these babies, these babies are the motherfuckers. That's why the whole reparation shit, do I think, I know I'm not going to get that shit in my lifetime. I seriously doubt
never
it.
say never.
You never say, I'm not saying never, but I'll be
never.
motherfucking surprised. But hey, I seen these motherfuckers, Rodney Allen Rippy Obama's ass right up in that motherfucker. You motherfuckers might want to motherfucking take care of the niggas and keep it pushing. Really help out the economy. Yeah, kick us our bread, motherfucker.
Right.
That 40 acres in the mule times, whatever it is. You know the inflation. You created it.
Yeah.
Get the checkbook. Let's go, baby. We're going to buy Louis. You better believe we're buying rims. It's coming right back to you. That's why that Dave Chappelle skit was so brilliant.
Yeah. Right.
That shit was brilliant because I was like, he won that. When I saw that, I was like, oh, this nigga got it. That's the best reparations joke. But on the other side of the coin, hey, man, I say fuck out of here. I still want it.
Yeah.
I want to buy all my motherfucking Popeyes, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, because see, I'm not eating my Popeyes, and I'm not taking my Popeyes in the hood. I'm going straight to China with my Popeyes, where it really sells. You think we eat chicken? Black people don't put a dent in the motherfucking Asian market for chicken.
They do like their chicken.
Oh, man, we talk about KFC, Churches, Popeye, very good. Popeye, Louisiana fried chicken. Louisiana fried chicken, really good. Oh, it's spicy.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Really spicy.
I'm trying to.
Who else? Golden Bug. Gus fried chicken, really good. Any fried chicken? I have a chicken sandwich. Nobody asks an Asian which chicken sandwich is best. That's a big mistake. Whoever gonna ask an Asian in Vietnamese or Chinese or Cantonese, who ask them who's number one chicken sandwich? That's your money lie. That's where your money lie. You go after black market, okay. That's not dent in the Asian market for chicken.
Oh my God.
There was, speaking of China.
Orange chicken, General Tso chicken.
That's the one.
Yeah, General Tso. Everyone have their favorite Asian chicken. Kung Pao chicken.
Kung Pao chicken.
What else? Oh, sweet and sour chicken.
Sweet and sour.
What
Now you're
else?
making me want
Yeah, you see?
You're making me want
Very
to
powerful. Very powerful.
Very
market.
powerful. Wait, so there was this story that I saw in China, right? So there was a funeral for this man who had passed away, and so apparently he had abandoned his family 40 years ago. He left his wife and kids, but lived in the same village with his new wife. So his old family was in the same village where he was with his new family.
So how the fuck did he abandon them?
Because he left.
He went around the corner. What did he say?
Right.
Don't ever come around this corner.
Well, he left his wife and children to have a new wife and a new family. So I guess he
Abandoned. What do you,
Well,
abandoned means that he put them in a truck, drove him out
He
to the
went
Tung
away
Tung
from
Tao
that.
desert and
He
said
stopped-
walk,
he
and they're
stopped
abandoned.
taking
Oh,
care of
fuck
it.
over you, walk. And then he drove to some mysterious place.
no,
This
you-
motherfucker was up the street. They didn't want to talk to him.
No, he didn't
They
want to
got
talk to them.
Bro, who gives a fuck
He
what
got
he
a
wants?
new
I bet if they'd have
wife.
threw rocks at that motherfucker,
Okay.
he'd have talked to him.
So what they did,
What'd they do? They sat there quiet for
No.
40 years. And
right? Yeah. Well,
That's
I don't
my
know how
dad.
quiet they were, but when he died,
Yeah.
the children in a fit of rage showed up at the funeral home and ripped the top off the casket and threw his body out of the casket and like began to slap it all over the place.
He don't give a damn man.
That
That's kinda
motherfucker
like-
was eating popcorn in heaven.
Right.
No, that'll help them get all their anger out. But
That's
you're gonna
what
feel weak later.
Yeah.
Because you could, yo, what good did you do?
I know.
He's dead. He's
He's dead. What else? Yeah, it's after the fact.
I mean,
It
you
is
might as
after the
well have
fact.
fucking kicked around a pile of laundry, motherfucker. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I hear you.
That's probably why I didn't talk to you, because you knew the fucking little bitch you was deep down inside.
It's like
That
terrible.
motherfucker was like, yeah, those are my kids. I tried to say hi to them. They looked the other way. So, you know what I say, fuck them.
It just left.
Yeah, up the street, motherfucker. You see where I'm at, nigga. But I got rules over here. You ain't gonna bring the rules you got down there over here.
We got rules over
Give a fuck. It's rules over here.
Rules.
You know what I'm saying? And what goes on over here stays over here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck what goes on over there. You keep that over there. We don't mix those two. Motherfuckers probably didn't want to get down with that shit. Like, oh, you're just mean because you don't like to make cookies like mom. No. Hell no. I hate making cookies.
But that's awful
Your
to
fucking
leave your
mom
family
made-
and
How
just
do
go
you
get-
leave them?
He went and married somebody else.
So what?
And left him. Apparently, he didn't do anything
He didn't tell
with
him,
them anymore.
I know he didn't tell him, motherfucker, you can't come around.
I bet he did. 40.
Well, they should have whooped his ass.
I
They
said-
should have
I'm
whooped
like,
his
I bet
ass.
he did. Like,
They
I know.
should have. Yo, if you're that motherfucker, yo, this is what you do. You whoop that motherfucker that say, listen, silly, I'm your son, I'm your daughter, ain't nothing you can do about it. And this is your new motherfucking broad. Hey, guess what? You're his wife. I respect you like that, and let's keep it moving. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to be here. Yeah. This is my father. You can't change. You can't erase that. Give a fuck what law you come up with, what you say, and what you don't say. That's their father. Okay, they should have fucking faced their father when the nigga was alive.
I agree with you there.
Fuck all of that hating, and when
After
he's
the
gone,
fact.
you go and toss the body. That doesn't do nothing for you, man.
No.
You look like a sucker, man. That's like that shit, you know.
Amen.
You don't get points, you know, down the line. You know, motherfuckers shits on you today, and you let them shit on you, and then they fucking walk away, and you're like, and everyone's like, oh, you got shit on. You're like, ugh. And then you look at that motherfucker from afar, like, no, nigga.
Real talk.
You're stalking.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is a trait of a fucking angry, scorned
Right.
woman. Which is why you see it that way. And guess what? I'm not mad you see it that way. See it that way. That's why you're here. See it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here to see it this way. Guess what? Motherfucker fucks you up or does something to you, you nip it right then in the bud. If you do not, you learn to live with it.
Yep. Preach.
Simple as that.
Wait, so you're saying you should just never go back and deal with it if you didn't? I mean, sometimes you could be just in a state
If
of shock.
somebody shit on you, okay, you don't get points for facing them. Hey, excuse me. Hey, motherfucker, I'm talking right now.
Oh, doggone it.
When you're done, I have something to tell you.
Oh my God.
Pardon me. What? You remember yesterday when you left, you kicked my chair and popped me in the back of the neck? And told me to shut the fuck up and nobody gives a fuck about the Bucks? You remember that? Yes.
He says yes.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Because it was yesterday, motherfucker.
He said yes.
Dude.
Well, I didn't. No.
That doesn't work.
No. You had 24 hours of visions of ripping my head off. All of that shit you should have did right then, right there. No points. Get the fuck out of here. Live with it.
Yeah.
And hey, guess what? There's plenty of shit I've had to live with. You think I'm some Superman? There was plenty of times I had to shut the fuck up. Even when I knew a motherfucker was talking to me, yo, man.
It's like I'm not doing it.
I was walking up the street with my wife in Manhattan. This was a time that I was like, yo, this is getting bad quick. Quick. Because there was a whole bunch of people. This is in Manhattan. This was not in the hood.
Okay.
This was in Manhattan, and it was during it was like on a Saturday or something. People was getting off the train. Some people it was very crowded. It was like on 23rd or some shit on the east side. It was like, I don't know where. It was in Midtown. A lot of tourists, a lot of shit like that. I remember. So I'm walking. We moving through, New York walks. This motherfuckers is moving, going all kind of different directions. It was this little short motherfucker, right? And this nigga, the way he looked at me, he was like, yeah, nigga, you going around me.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's that moment.
And it was too late. And nigga, I was already going through you when you gave me the look. It wasn't no disrespect.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, it's like, look, homeboy, sometimes I might get bowled over by a nigga bigger than me. Right. Well, right now you're getting bowled over because the traffic is moving and you not moving. You standing there looking, trying to mad dog a nigga.
Right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yo, this nigga said, oh, that big motherfucker think he's a gang? Oh, shit. Yo, Tommy, hand me the ratchet. Yo, give me the ratchet. He said, I don't have it no more. He said, where's Tom? Where's Mickey? Who got the ratchet? He said, I was like, now notice this face they didn't see. That's what they saw. Getting smaller and smaller at a rapid speed.
At rapid speed, right.
This is not an argument.
Uh-huh.
This is not, you short motherfucker. You got bowled over because you was looking. No.
Not that.
That nigga asked for the ratchet, and the nigga said, I don't have it anymore.
You like faster.
I think
Walk
so-and-so
faster.
got it. Where's so? Give me the ratchet. It's right here. It's right here. Nigga. That's why I started zigzagging. Grab my wife, zigzag. She already zigzag. Like, you see the shit you gotta say with the big ass. Like, hey, whatever.
He's like,
zigzag up out of this motherfucker.
Right.
Oh my God.
That's real hood. I know hood. I know motherfucker. Hey, yo, here go right here. Here go the ratchet. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm from Altadena, California, which is a section of Los Angeles, California. And all those places, we got gats, we got straps, we got heat, we got cuartas, we got all of that.
Right.
We don't have ratchets. But I know what the fuck a ratchet is.
Right? Exactly. You ain't gonna have to tell me.
I knew what a ratchet was. It wasn't even he could have said, give me the rocket. Like, he could have said, give me the slingshot. Whatever he said,
you knew what it was.
The authority he said it with, and the way the nigga answered him. I was like, oh, fuck. I bowled over one of them little boss motherfuckers. God damn it.
Keep it moving.
This ain't about me whooping his ass. Yeah, that can happen, but guess what? That's not even a factor.
Yep. Right. That's true.
He solved that shit years ago by blowing niggas' domes off. And now I'm going to have to learn this. Yeah, this was a time I had to shut the fuck up. Nigga, I had to eat that and keep it moving. Yo, where the big nigga? Hey, big man, come on, big man. I started talking Russian. Started acting retarded. Anything, nigga, just please don't blow the back of my motherfucking dome off. I ain't even gonna feel it. It's just
right. Woo. Gotta go. All right. So do you have a health tip?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
What is it?
Fiber.
Okay.
Yes.
Fiber,
yes.
as in
motherfucking fiber.
Natural fiber, as in
natural organic fiber. As much of it as you can get. Fiber is yo. You want to lose weight?
Well,
you want to get your digestive system. You want to. Let's be honest. You got all of this shit
to help it go through.
Yeah.
All that
fiber gets that shit. You gotta motherfucking be you gotta make your body a station not a motherfucking community. You understand?
I got you. Like,
Yeah.
everybody on board.
You
Get
your
on.
ass
Let's
off
move it on out.
and get to work, motherfucker.
Right,
And the
right.
rest of you that ain't working no more, you get on this motherfucking dookie train and get the fuck out of here, baby.
Well,
Drop that, yeah.
Well, raw foods are a good source of fiber.
Yeah,
like
we'll look up the benefits of fiber.
Okay.
Why
well,
don't we discuss
so, but
that?
there's a difference in because you have supplements that are fiber, and then you have
No
actual.
supplements.
No,
dude.
right.
Actual,
so
I'm talking
actual,
fiber.
Okay.
Because
So high,
that's one thing that helped
high
me
fiber foods.
Start dropping some pounds when I got my fiber correct.
right.
Because yeah, man, your body's got a.
Okay, 22 high fiber foods. I'm not gonna do all 22. But,
Okay.
Okay, pears are good in fiber.
Right.
Avocado, apples, bananas, beets, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, chickpeas.
Brussels sprouts. Let's look up fiber, okay?
Okay.
The importance of fiber. Let's talk about Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
Because that's that right there. I live by those.
I love
motherfuckers.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do with Brussels
Yo,
sprouts.
I used to hate those shits as a kid.
Me too.
I remember like having them motherfuckers on my plate. Like,
Yes.
who in the
like-
fuck picked these?
Yes.
I remember like we could have had green beans. They don't taste like shit.
I know.
Get them out of here, whatever. But these motherfuckers are bitter.
Yeah.
They're like little fucking cabbage. Like, oh, I hated them shits.
But that's before you find out like the cool ways that you can cook them with garlic and onions.
You know what?
And
I didn't even find that out.
I didn't find it out till I was an adult.
You know what I first?
Nobody was making them that
Brussels
way.
sprouts. Man, I have to admit, Sonny hipped me to Brussels sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, whoa, what are you doing with these? He's like, I'm about to cook these, man. I'm like, hey.
You're like, hey, come on.
You know what? All right. I trust you because everything you have.
So what are you doing with these?
Shit, I'm going to sit back and watch and learn a little. And I ate them, but she was like, phew, she put the garlic on them motherfuckers and just real simple.
It's real
Nothing,
simple, but it
just
adds
boil the
flavor.
motherfuckers with garlic, salt, and pepper. Cut them in half and boil those motherfuckers. Right now, here's the thing. You ever get sick, you get a cold, you start just feeling yourself, feel the flu now. I don't know why this shit works. I told motherfucking Charlie Murphy this shit. He told Bill Burr this shit. Bill Burr was like, Charlie, that sounds like some fucking old, some black people shit. Brussels sprouts. Because I said, yeah, you get some Brussels sprouts and some motherfucking Welch's grape. Pack that vitamin C. Or Brussels sprouts and orange juice, or the real deal, the real shutter downer. Get this shit over with. Some Brussels sprouts and some pomegranate juice.
Oh, now
Okay.
that sounds good.
Yeah, that pom-pom. Get that. Get one of them small pom-poms and make yourself a nice little serving of Brussels sprouts with a gang of garlic in them, some salt and pepper. Don't put the butter on them, fatties. I know the fatter ain't butter and butter. Like no
butter's not
no butter. You don't need no butter. Just garlic, salt,
And pepper.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
garlic, and cook it in olive oil. Just put a little olive oil in
olive
boiling
oil's
water,
good.
garlic, salt, and pepper, and then that shit'll knock a cold's ass flu. That shit bangs that shit out.
Bam.
Like get the fuck out of here.
I like it. I like it. All right, so we got Brussels sprouts, high fiber. That's what we need to, especially right now, because everybody's got their coughing and sneezing, and I'm like, that's why I wear my gloves.
And you a lot of you motherfuckers is in the gym trying to pay for that motherfucking fifth serving of sweet potato pie.
I know.
And some of that motherfucking eighth serving of sock it to me cake. Yeah, socked it to you, didn't it?
First was the Chinese food, now you're killing me with the desserts.
Yeah.
Brussels
What
sprouts are
else?
good.
What else did they have? The baklavas.
Baklava.
Yo, you ever been to the baklava factory?
Yeah, not a factory, no.
Ha. That shit is right in Glendale.
Oh, no.
They got this spot called the baklava factory.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
You
Yeah,
ever been in there?
No, I haven't been in there.
Yo, let me
I've
tell you
seen it,
something.
though. I've driven by it.
You Armenian motherfucker, you stick your fucking chest out proudly right now. You motherfuckers got the baklava factory. That motherfucker's that's a friend maker, a peacekeeper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I look at Armenian culture very differently.
Yeah.
Because of the baklava
Sex,
factor.
like, I like
anybody
it.
who could make these motherfuckers like this
Nice.
cannot be all bad people.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode.
All righty. Have a good one.
That's good. I know you like telling me to go. It's like,
You're leaving. You just said it's going to do
right,
this episode.
yeah.
Linda's out of here.
you know what you didn't do though?
What?
You never really introduced everybody, but it's okay because we know
started
who
the
every
show.
yeah we
Yeah, we
started
know
the
who
show. We
everybody
know
is.
everybody is.
Well,
Right on.
I'll tell you what, if you want to loop this back in front, hey, welcome to the Freeze Love Show. I'm your host, comedian Freeze Love, introducing the show at the end. Hey, you heard me all night. Comedian Freeze Love, comedian. I stress comedian. Don't if you got your feelings hurt, sorry, bitch. Then we have our lovely co-host, Miss Linda Hamlin. Then there we are. We have the Mad Laughers. You can dub this in.
Yeah, it's like
Mr. Ray Stitton, the Master Laugher. Right. Then we have Mr. Dominique Brown, the Laughers Apprentice.
Yeah.
So there it is. The
There
end
we
of the
go.
show.
There we
now
go.
on to the motherfucking clip.
There we go.
Wow.
There we go. That's a
Yeah,
good.
see, we
That's a
switch
good-
it up.
There you go.
And you can use that any way you want. You can
Yeah.
put it right up in the beginning,
Right.
and
Or
then
you can.
let it loop back to the back. You see that? would
We
be
are
some
just,
fly shit.
we never know how we're gonna
You
work
never
that
know.
out.
Never know.
We're full of surprises. I like the whole comfort thing though. The Comfort LA. That's
Yeah.
actually, that's really cool.
I'm gonna check them out.
I mean, yeah, and they also have a food truck that you can like invite it to, have it come out to events, or if you
Yeah.
like need an event at your job or something like that.
Yeah.
The food looks good. They have
This shit is
they
banging.
have wings. They have
This shit is banging.
a veggie cone, a comfort cone, which is mac and cheese and candy yams, and the veggie. Then they have a big JB cone, mac and cheese. Then they have fresh cuts, sausage, beans and rice. They are some serious comfort food. And then they have breakfast
Yeah, they
too.
do a whole brunch, a Sunday brunch, or something like soulful brunch. Or they do all kinds of
It looks really good,
Dudes
but it's
involved in
definitely
the
soul
community.
food.
Yeah, it's soul food. It's like, they go from like snack soul food all the way to a couple of real
Fried chicken wings.
Yeah, they good. Man.
Yeah, a lunchbox. You can get 5-piece wings plus fresh cuts. They have a big sexy combo. Includes, what the heck is the fresh cut? Is that like sausage?
Yeah, I think they got wings, something like that.
Yeah, it looks good though. And then the brunch, they have a brunch special: 5 wings plus 2 waffles for $10. That's really good.
How much?
A late lazy brunch: 5 wings, 5-piece wings, and 2 waffles for $10.
You know what I like about it
That's
too?
really good.
I also like that they got a lot of involvement, a lot of artists in there, a lot of young people in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's alive. It's a lot of people. It's a good synergy in there.
Right.
And I'm just saying, man, this homeless shit is bullshit, man.
Yeah.
There should
I
be a
mean,
law.
there's
It
so
has to
much
be
more.
a
You're
fucking
right.
law.
There's so much more that can be done. There's really.
Because I'm just, motherfuckers are building shit left and right.
And the spaces are small and incredibly pricey.
Right.
It's ridiculous. It's really. I looked at one of the floor plans for like some of those buildings on Hollywood Boulevard, and it's tiny little apartments for like, just a studio for like 25, and then you go up from there. It's ridiculous.
Look, these motherfuckers are so like grimy with it that it really would not take a lot. I mean, there should be a real bona fide fucking law. No, you cannot build unless you are going to build.
Well, it
and
is.
house something.
It is a law. They do have to provide a certain amount of allocate a certain amount of housing for low income.
They got the loopholes.
Yeah, but they find all kinds of loopholes. Like hell in New York, you have
Right.
people who have like those apartments for, that they've been in for years, and they're paying, it's supposed to be allocated for low income, and they're stockbrokers
Right.
with these apartments, and they're paying, a pittance of what they make for
Exactly. I'm sorry,
ridiculous.
and it's like, that's what I'm saying. They need to enforce this shit.
Yeah.
It should be enforced, whatever the fuck the law. Because if it isn't, man, you're not taking care of society. You just straight up fuck. It's not even about ethics anymore,
Right, I don't,
motherfucker.
yeah.
It's about you, motherfuckers, are contributing to a fucking problem in the fucking society that is bad. People are
But you're
dying
getting all
behind
these
this
tax
shit.
breaks to build these buildings.
Right, you're getting all these tax breaks and all this. So it's like,
Yeah.
it should be a law against the law, period.
Yeah, I agree.
And you should be not heavily fined, not only heavily fined, but it should involve some real motherfucking hands-on in the community work. Yeah, not prison time. No.
Right.
You're not gonna get to go to some nice little federal pen. You have to sit for fucking 6 months and no. No, motherfucker. For the next fucking 5 years, you are going to have to be in this very community, hands-on,
Yeah.
giving classes.
Yeah,
Nah, it's
I
something.
agree.
Nah, you want to fucking fuck with the people? Well, then fine. You're gonna join the people
I
you
agree.
fucked.
Yeah.
You know, just like you say about they should have, like, say something you build, you got to give some people places to live, but also you got engineers and people that are skilled building that. So
Right.
you know what? You got to put your people to work to figure out how to get more housing for the people that are.
Exactly, man.
You gotta
Whatever
work.
it is, you have to contribute something. That's
Yeah.
That's all. That's why I'm saying you have to contribute hands-on. Okay, you're a motherfucking contractor. You're a developer. Okay, you developed this shit, and you did not develop something for the homeless in this
Right.
area. You have to have something attached to your shit. It could be a little motherfucking a whole nother part of the complex, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But how many floors? You have what? How many floors do these buildings be having? Like 30, 60 floors? 60 floors. How many units on those floors? 10? Nah, it's more than that on those floors.
Oh no, and so depending on how big, you could have like 15 to 20 units on
On each floor.
Yeah.